So keep in mind, the street that we're standing on right now, Yonge Street, usually so busy, just part of people's everyday routine, and then suddenly on Monday, for people who are just passing by and they saw either the van start hitting people or the carnage that van left, and they jumped in to help those who were injured. A week later, those memories for them are still very fresh, but some returned today to lend support to their community and find strength in numbers. David Common spent some time with them.
Among the thousands on the street, a select few for whom this place now marks a very personal trauma.
You saw the van come down the street here.
Over there and crashing.
Last Monday, Abdullah Masoudi raced across the street.
I took my phone, I called 911. The line was busy.
He did what he could using his belt as a tourniquet, performing CPR. He doesn't know what happened to the 4 people he tried to help, but the flowers now at this corner confirm a grim result.
This makes it seem like someone died here.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking actually. It brings me to all the images that I saw before. Like the first day, I didn't realize that it was like truth. I thought maybe it's dream. Oh my God, every time somebody talked to me, it was emotional.
We turned the corner and there was multiple casualties.
Transit officers Angela Johnston and Bill Paravolaris were among the very first emergency responders. The enormity of the horrible scene still haunts them.
How are you doing?
I was doing really well up to about last night, and I just started thinking about it just before I went to bed, and I'm waking up in the middle of the night.
A reminder that the impact of this attack reaches well beyond the dead and injured. Amid that shared trauma, a community gathered in strength tonight, supporting one another and those who saw this tragedy firsthand. The transit officers immersed in the crowd, Masoudi leaving flowers and a drawing by his 6-year-old daughter.
She made this.
It's
drawing.
the CN Tower.
Yeah, that's why she's 6 years old. And she made like the same tower with the face.
And a heart.
Like Toronto, you see the eyes, and like the same tower is crying. And the heart, and the angel wings.
Message today for me is love and peace. I like the fact that there's so many people here together to make a good thing out of a bad thing.
And David joins us now from the memorial wall not far from where this attack began. And so, David, a lot of talk today about remembering but also healing. What's your sense of where things stand for this community?
You really get a sense of it on the walk between where you are tonight and where I am. This is roughly, as you know, where the attack began. Where you are is closer to where it ended. But as you walk down this street, down Yonge Street, you see flowers, you see all of these messages that have been left in the places where people fell. There is an enduring memory, an enduring question still, but also trauma around what happened and why. And a lot of that trauma is being felt by those who were here nearly a week ago, who went and tried to help. People like Abdullah Masoudi, who you just met in our story. As he said to us tonight, when he hears a speeding van, he turns around, looks over his shoulder right away, and thinks, Ian, that it's happening all over again.
All right, David Common, thank you very much. Those Good Samaritans and so many others jumped into the fray at various points along the van's path of destruction to aid victims in its wake. And tonight, we've retraced that path to give you a better understanding of how it all unfolded. The rampage began at the corner of Yonge Street and Hendon Avenue. The driver speeding south, his van jumping the sidewalk. Then it lurched back onto the street and continued south, veering into the northbound lanes. At Parkholme Avenue, a busy pedestrian corner, it mounted the curb again and continued down Yonge into busy Mel Lastman Square, striking several people, then turning right and proceeding west until Beecroft Road. There it turned left and headed south again, covering a fair stretch and crossing a major street, Shepherd Avenue. A bit further south, the van turned left on Bogart Avenue, mounting the sidewalk once again as it proceeded eastward. Then a right turn bringing it back onto Yonge, just for a short distance though, coming to a stop on the sidewalk. From the first 911 call to the arrest, 7 minutes that changed so many lives.